A pair of identical twins play with their mother's makeup in the bathroom. Fast forward years later, Ali is in deep conversation with her fiancé Sam, discussing their wedding plans. After making love, Ali gets woken up by a call from Sam's ex-wife Lisa. Sam dismisses this. However, Lisa calls again, and Ali overhears their conversation, revealing they are still sleeping with each other. The revelation leads to a heated argument between them. Upstairs, Ali's close friend Graham overhears the entire dispute through the vents. Soon after, a teary-eyed Ali seeks refuge in Graham's apartment. She confides in him, revealing she's asked Sam to leave, and requests to stay in Graham's room for the night. The following morning, a groggy Ali is roused by Graham. She's running late for a client meeting. At the meeting, she presents a software she created for dress design to a client named Mitchell. Mitchell offers a price lower than she'd hoped, but she agrees to it. Ali goes home distressed, breaking down on her bed. While at the laundromat later, Ali shares with Graham her idea to find a roommate so she won't feel lonely. Soon after, she places an ad. Single white female seeking female roommate to share apartment. Why it got to be white though? A few people respond to the ad. Among them is an overly forward woman and another who can't seem to stop talking. But one applicant seems just right. Just as Ali is about to call this ideal applicant, her gaze falls on a photo of Sam on the fridge, and she breaks down. Before she can gather herself, another applicant named Hedra walks in. Noticing Ali's distress, Hedra offers to make tea. However, a mishap with a water faucet leaves both of them soaked. As they dry off, Ali and Hedra, or Hedy, bond. Finding a strong connection, Ali decides that Hedy will be her new roommate. She then shows her around, introducing her to the building's basement, the private lockers, the incinerator room, and the vintage elevator. The two bond further. Ali aids Hedy with clothing choices and gifts her a lampshade, while Hedy surprises Ali with earrings she'd admired. During a chat, Hedy mentions she had a twin sister who passed away at birth. One evening, as Ali speaks with Sam over the phone, Hedy discreetly tucks away a hidden shoebox. Later, when Sam leaves a voicemail for Ali in her absence, Hedy secretly deletes it. Hedy buys an expensive puppy, claiming she got it as a gift at the market. Ali suggests she return it to the givers. That night, the puppy's whimpers from the kitchen prompt Ali to comfort it in her room. Hedy observes this, smiling discreetly from behind her door. The two grow fond of the dog, with Ali engrossed in her software work. She sees less of Graham. Before leaving for the weekend, Graham hands Ali his apartment keys, entrusting her with the care of his cat. Graham mentions seeing someone that looks like Ali leaving the building. Ali confirms it was just Hedy. Upon returning to her apartment, Ali discovers Sam, who has let himself in without permission. Hedy departs, leaving them to talk alone. Sam mentions he sent letters to Ali, but she insists she never received any. As they reconnect and become close, Hedy spots them. She attempts to reach out to Ali, but her calls go unanswered because the two are making out. That night, Hedy sits alone, watching TV, and shoves the puppy aside. Meanwhile, Ali is at Sam's hotel. Upon returning, Ali discovers Hedy in her room, cradling the puppy. Hedy, visibly upset, mentions Ali's absence without a call. As Ali offers an apology, Hedy's gaze lands on the ring adorning Ali's finger. It dawns on her that she might have to leave the apartment soon. At Mitchell's office, Ali requests a demo for potential clients interested in her software, and he agrees. Later, after making love with Sam, Ali steps out to fetch water. She returns to see Hedy and Sam laughing together. Late that night, Ali is woken up by an unusual sound. Holding a puppy, she glances into Hedy's room and sees her playing with herself. Startled, the puppy whines, prompting Ali to hastily retreat to her bed. Hedy knows Ali saw her. The following morning, Sam works on the balcony, and Hedy prepares eggs in the kitchen. Emerging from her room, Ali's mood darkens upon seeing them sharing breakfast. When Hedy inquires about dinner plans, Ali sternly replies that she and Sam will be dining out. When the two step out, the puppy barks at them, ignoring Hedy's calls. Ali and Sam explore a vacant apartment in New York. Returning to their own, they're met with a heartbreaking scene. The puppy has died, apparently having fallen from the balcony. They speculate the accident occurred due to Sam's inadequate repair of the balcony. Distraught and sleepless, Ali accepts some pills from Hedy and falls asleep. Deeply guilty of the incident, Hedy finds comfort in Sam. Though Hedy tries to make a move on Sam, he slowly moves her into her room. The next day, a ringing phone heralds Mitchell's reminder of their planned demo. As Ali sifts through her wardrobe, she's startled to discover Hedy has purchased identical outfits to hers. After the demo, Mitchell makes an inappropriate move toward Ali. In defense, she strikes him in the groin and flees while he's incapacitated by pain. Back at the apartment, Ali confides in Hedy about the incident. Hedy hands her some pills in response. Hedy blames Sam for not being there in Ali's time of need, emphasizing the dog's death being his fault. Later, Hedy impersonates Ali on a call to Mitchell, threatening harm to him and his family should he bother Ali again. The drastic change in Hedy's personality unnerves Ali. Subsequently, Hedy escorts Ali to a hairstylist. She tells them to give her Ali's style, making them look identical. Ali is again unnerved by this. In the apartment, while Hedy is in the bathroom, Ali rummages through her room. She discovers a shoebox, unveiling that Hedy's actual name is Ellen. And contrary to previous claims, her twin didn't die at birth but drowned at age 9. Among the items, Ali also finds a love letter from Sam. That evening, Ali tries to discuss this with Graham but finds he's not home. As she's returning, Ali spots Hedy departing in a taxi. She follows her to a lavish nightclub where attendees view exclusive erotic performances. There, to her surprise, Hedy is referred to as Allison by the bartender. Later, Ali relays everything to Graham in his apartment. He advises her to distance herself from Hedy. Unknown to them, Hedy eavesdrops on their conversation through the ventilation. As they continue their talk, Hedy silently enters Graham's apartment. Meanwhile, Ali heeds Graham's advice and seals the vent with duct tape. Graham then encounters Hedy in his apartment and tries reasoning with her, telling her he wants to help, but she violently assaults him with a metal rod, leaving him motionless on the floor. Ali attempts to contact Hedy's father, but only reaches an answering machine. On hearing Hedy's return, she hangs up quickly. Hedy, without a word, heads directly to the bathroom. After a prolonged silence, a concerned Ali checks on her, only to find Hedy covered in blood. Hedy brushes off her appearance, claiming it's just her period. She criticizes Ali for reconciling with Sam. When the phone rings, Hedy picks it up. On the line is her father, urging her to return home. Annoyed, Hedy hangs up, dismissing it as a prank. Later, when Sam calls, Hedy answers, and he requests she relay his message to Allison, but without disturbing her sleep. That night, Hedy, provocatively dressed in just a raincoat, sneaks into Sam's room. She begins to seduce him, and by the time he awakens and realizes it's Hedy, it's too late. An argument ensues, and in a fit of rage, Hedy drives her stiletto heel into Sam's eye, rendering him unconscious. Exiting the building, the clerk mistakenly greets her as Miss Jones, assuming she's Ali. Come morning, Hedy is meticulously cleaning the apartment. Despite the tensions, Ali mentions Hedy doesn't need to move out that day. Hedy packs clothes resembling Ali's into a suitcase and burns them in the building's incinerator. Meanwhile, as Ali prepares breakfast, a news report grabs her attention. A man was found dead in a hotel. A call to the hotel confirms her worst fear, it's Sam. Distraught, she rushes to the bathroom, tears streaming, and becomes sick. In the basement, Hedy retrieves a gun from her boot and places it inside a large paper bag. Back in the apartment, Ali discovers blood on the heels of Hedy's shoes, realizing the gravity of the situation. When Hedy returns, Ali mentions she's heading to see Graham. Hedy comments on her attire, suggesting she dress more appropriately. As Ali changes, Hedy, now wearing gloves, confronts her about Sam's death, claiming it was accidental. She warns Ali about involving the police, confident that there's no evidence linking her to the crime. Instead, everyone would think Ali was the culprit, given Hedy's deliberate disguise. Hedy urges Ali to flee with her, but as a show of control, she reveals the gun. She forces Ali into Graham's apartment, where Hedy reverts her hair color to its original black, distancing her look from Ali's. Hedy then binds and gags Ali, leaving her restrained in a chair. Ali is threatened by Hedy wielding a large kitchen knife. In an attempt to communicate, Hedy rips the tape from Ali's mouth. Unexpectedly, Ali leans in and kisses her. Hedy, taken aback, breaks down in tears. As Ali comforts her, she spots Graham's wallet on the floor and discreetly kicks it out of sight. Meanwhile, at Mitchell's office, crucial files related to Ali's program begin to be deleted. An alert warns that unless Ali is compensated within 24 hours, the data will vanish permanently. Unable to contact Ali, Mitchell decides to visit her apartment. At Graham's place, Ali is reserving a flight to Los Angeles. She informs Hedy of her plan to use Graham's credit card for the booking and sends her to retrieve the wallet. Seizing the moment, Ali begins typing an SOS on the computer. However, Hedy returns before she can send the message. Hedy shuts down the computer and aims her gun at Ali. Worried about noise, she opts not to shoot, but knocks Ali unconscious instead. Hedy then heads to the basement via the elevator, unaware that Mitchell is awaiting in the building's lobby. Hedy retrieves a sizable suitcase from Ali's basement locker and boards the elevator. Inside, she's joined by Mitchell, who's curious when he spots her entering Graham's apartment. He asks to see Ali, and Hedy deflects, mentioning Graham's supposed cruise. However, Mitchell recognizes Ali's suitcase and hears muffled sounds from inside the apartment. He confronts Hedy, pushing her aside to find Ali bound and gagged. As Mitchell starts freeing Ali, Hedy surprises him, brandishing a gun. After a tussle, Mitchell disarms Hedy, but she retaliates, eventually shooting him after muffling the gunshot with a cushion. In the adjacent bathroom, Graham stirs, coming to his senses. Meanwhile, Hedy coerces Ali into typing a faux suicide note on the computer, offering her a glass of water and pills. Hedy's plan is thwarted when Ali shatters the glass on her. A skirmish ensues. Ali eventually disarms Hedy and sprints for the door, but not before taking a bullet to the shoulder. Despite her injury, Ali reaches the elevator. Hedy tries to shoot again, but Ali forces the gun from her hand. A fierce battle takes place inside the lift, ending with Hedy knocking Ali unconscious. Dragging Ali towards the basement incinerator, Hedy briefly leaves. Upon return, she discovers Ali has vanished. Hedy searches frantically. Meanwhile, Ali, concealed in a vent shaft, startles Hedy by dropping a rat from her hiding spot. When Hedy's guard is down, Ali ambushes her with a screwdriver. As Hedy lies defeated, Ali closes her eyes, wearied and traumatized. In the end, Ali relocates to the apartment she once viewed with Sam. Ali talks about survivor's guilt, something Hedy experienced that Ali is now experiencing too. She places Hedy's photos back in the shoebox, unaware of one eerie image her face merged with Hedy's. Talk about single white psycho Karen. Hedy was completely unhinged and for sure was in love with Ali. Did you guys get the same vibe?
Subscribe for more videos like this. Turn on notifications and leave a like. It really helps the channel.